While Susan Watson is starring in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, her This Is Us husband, Sterling K. Brown, is also on the big screen in his new drama, Waves. Brittany Tenenbaum sat down with Brown, who told her this is a very different character than one you're used to him playing.
It's been hard.
Waves, starring Kelvin Harrison Jr. and Taylor Russell, traces the epic emotional journey of a suburban African-American family.
You know it's okay if you're not.
Led by a well-intentioned but domineering father, played by Sterling K. Brown.
Tools to succeed in this world. It's not easy out there.
Together, they navigate love, forgiveness, and coming together in an aftermath of heartbreaking loss.
I know you're under a lot of pressure right now, but I'm just getting really scared.
How did you prepare for that kind of role?
Oh man, I think you spend a lifetime preparing for every role. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you pull on your life experiences, your own imagination. I have people in my family who remind me of Ronald, who's this crazy, domineering father, as you referred to him. And then I also recognize those tendencies within myself, right? And if they go unchecked, they could run rampant, and you just try to put them in proper perspective.
You know, it's just experiencing things and just remembering my relationship with my own dad and my own sister and my own romantic relationships. And also, I've looked at family members that have kind of gone through similar experiences and kind of reflecting on, you know, what that might have felt like, so.
Everything I do is for y'all. Everything.
What was the set like for you all?
It was really freeing and open and collaborative, and Trey, our director, just made sure that we knew that we could say whatever we want and that our opinions were valued. And you know, when you're given freedom like that, it just allows you to explore more as an artist and to take chances that maybe you wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable enough to do. So it felt like for me at least, it felt like we were filming a documentary at many points, just because we didn't know the camera was rolling. So I think that says a lot about the set that he created.
I just want to know, what made each of you say yes to signing on to this film?
And for me, it was just, I work with Trey on It Comes at Night, and so I was just really excited and grateful if he wanted to work with me again. It was just to develop that relationship and to tell a story that was just so human, and have an opportunity to represent, you know, the modern day Black family in this light that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, echoing that. I've never seen a Black family in this particular movie. I've never seen this story told before. And it has a really wonderful arc to it. Like, they start off well, they go through a very difficult tragedy, and I think they're able to find their way through to the other side.
There's so many hard-hitting topics with death and overdose and drugs. What lessons do you hope that they kind of learn from it?
Well, I think that this movie, at the end of it, you get this overwhelming sense of forgiveness and healing and moving through grief in whatever way that you need to, but doing what's best for you, and there's just so much forgiveness and light at the end of the tunnel, I think, and I don't know if you always see that in films. I don't know if you see that for these sorts of families, and I hope that, especially in the day and age that we're in right now, where it's really easy to kind of cast people out and not let them come back into the circle, it's a really nice thought to think about. How can I accept when it's really hard? How can I like love you when it feels really difficult to do so?
That's a good one. I like that.